Chinese Weibo users are wondering if there's something wrong with Chinese poultry, since 14 members of the House of Representatives are urging lawmakers to ban Chinese poultry from school lunches. The Department of Agriculture approved the import of Chinese processed poultry earlier this year on the grounds that the poultry was not hatched or raised in China. But there could be changes coming soon that would allow Chinese producers to export Chinese poultry to the U.S. market. The expected deal would open Chinese markets to U.S. beef exports, which have been banned in China since 2003 following the outbreak of mad cow disease. However, China's numerous food scandals in recent years have people worried about the quality of Chinese poultry. The 14 members of the House of Representatives wrote in a letter that questioned China's food safety laws and pointed out the melamine-tainted milk powder scandal that poisoned over 300,000 Chinese children. The letter also makes a warning that the import of Chinese poultry could lead to a bird flu outbreak in the U.S. Now, many Weibo users found the story rather hypocritical that the U.S. was exporting genetically modified foods to the rest of the world, yet complaining about food safety from China. And now let's take a look at some of their comments.
This is laughable. China didn't have dangerous foods before America started to export their produce into China. China had always grown all natural foods until American biotech companies came in with their products. China only exports the best of the best. We give to others top-of-the-line products, while America exports their garbage. We don't want your genetically modified foods. Why don't they want Chinese poultry? Is it because Chinese poultry are fed American chicken feed made from genetically modified corn? Are Americans afraid of eating their own chicken? Americans do not understand China at all. America might export what garbage they don't want, but in China, we only export the best of the best. We keep the garbage and dangerous food to ourselves.
Now, there is a huge debate right now happening in China about safety over genetically modified foods. Some people have even taken to the streets in protest, describing the rallies as patriotic and urging the public, and more so the government, to resist American efforts to control China's food supply and the evil nature of American biotech companies. Some prominent Chinese thinkers are even comparing the import of genetically modified crops and seeds to be far worse than the opium wars that China fought against Britain in the 1840s. According to a report from The Economist, China already consumes huge quantities of GM foods. Most of China's soybeans are supposedly genetically modified imports from the U.S., and that China itself has spent heavily to research GM varieties to boost yields to maintain self-sufficiency. Even Chinese celebrities are starting to take sides, and public opinion is delaying further approvals of genetically modified products. According to an online poll conducted in November of 100,000 people, about 80% said that they opposed GM technology.